Hello guys, welcome to this video. It's a pleasure having you here today. Before we proceed, kindly ensure you refer to the description menu below this video for a better understanding of this tutorial. If you must understand and comprehend this tutorial, then reading the description is highly mandatory. All you have to do right now is pause this video right away and take out a few seconds to read through the video description before you continue watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on any updates. Best wishes. Now, let's get started.
Welcome back, and in this section we are going to be looking at the anatomy of a WordPress theme. We are going to be looking at the different files that exist in a WordPress theme and what we should look out for. Like I said in the earlier section, the very first thing you should check out when you've downloaded your theme is the documentation. Every theme comes with its own documentation and they guide you on how to set up the website easily. So you can take a look. This is the documentation. I told you it can come in form of an Adobe document or an online document, which is the HTML file that you can see here. Now, that being said, let's take a look at some of the other files that exist within a theme. The very first one is, you can see a child theme, which is a lower version that you can use to back up and set up your theme from, but we don't really have need of the child theme for the purposes of this tutorial. This is the main theme file, which is what we actually need, and most times your main theme file doesn't really have a lot of doesn't take up a lot of disk space. You can see this is just about 7 megabytes, and if we right click to extract it, we are going to see the inner the inner workings of what's going on in there. So we'll just click on extract to Lifeline and then wait for it. Just wait for it. There's no need for me to actually extract it because we need the zip file. You can see it has broken because we need the zip file. There's no need for me to extract this. I just want to show you what you can expect inside a theme file. So let's refresh that and then click. Now you can see that there are so many folders and files still embedded inside. You can see assets, core language. There's even a folder for WooCommerce. You can see everything has been arranged down. Carts, checkout, emails, notices, single products, and stuff like that. Coming down, you can see a whole lot of stuff, blog, author. All these are the different files, and they are all in PHP format. They are the different files that make up the WordPress theme itself. But you cannot use them on your website in this manner. They need to be in a single zip file, just the way it is here. Clicking back, just the way it is here. This is what we actually need. This is the main theme file. So I'm just going to delete this here. I've just deleted it, and we're going to evaluate other WordPress themes so that we can take a look at how the files are inside there. It's very important that you familiarize yourself with what is inside a WordPress theme file, so that when you are searching for a particular file, you already know where to go to before you are about to upload it on your website. Needless to say, I also promise that in this course I will be giving out my entire collection of WordPress themes, and the number over 200 or even close to 300 now. I don't know, I haven't checked the latest counts. Over 300 designs. You'll be getting them along with this course, and the designs span across every industry you can possibly think about. If you think it, we have a design for it. So these are other themes that I've also gotten, and the rest are in my drive. I just need to upload them. Okay, so let's take a look and see. Now you can see that all these are zipped files, and they vary in terms of their size. The highest one here being the B theme, and then you can see the consulting theme. These are about 28 megabytes, and you can see some other ones 50, 151, and so on and so forth. So let's enter the B theme and then see what is inside. Strictly you can see the main theme file here. This is the main theme file. You can also see a plugin here called the Slider Revolution with its demo. This is actually another zip file, but it includes the different sliders for different types of designs. So this is also a folder for plugins, the plugins that come with the theme. This is the Revolution Slider plugin. This is the Visual Composer, the layer slider. Anywhere you see JS Composer, it stands for the Visual Composer. And then going forward, you can see the licensing. You can also see the documentation, like I told you earlier. Now you can see they even have, you know, a text document showing the online documentation. But if you, in this space, you also have another documentation. So once you click on it, it's going to take you. Let's just click on it. It's going to take you to the documentation. You can see it's opening already. You can see it's opening already, so we just need to be a little bit patient. This particular documentation, you don't need to be online to evaluate it. As long as you have a browser, you know, even though you are not online, the documentation will upload and, you know, show you its content. You do not need to be online. You can see what I'm saying here. It just simply means that I'm on my local host, because there's no HTTP. So right now, I don't really need internet connection to be able to view this particular, you know, document. So it's taking some time loading up. I don't know why. So let's just check some other themes, and let's look at another one. This is the consulting theme. Inside you can also see they have a user manual. This is a fine example of a documentation that comes in form of a PDF document. So all we need to do is just double click it and wait for it to load. This is the child theme, which you don't need. This is the main theme file, which we actually need. These are some PSD files. You know, this is okay, just one PSD file anyway, that shows you the outlook of the theme design. This is the licensing. You don't really need this folder. You know, another user manual is there. Now we can see our documentation has opened up, and you can see this is the theme. You can see everything is there. It's telling you from the very beginning how to install the theme. You choose a demo. I told you demo is like a live preview of how the website is going to look like, which you should have shown to your clients beforehand. And you can see other things, how to import your demo content, setting up the home page. Really everything is just there from top to bottom. You know, everything is, you can see the different demos, you know. So you have to evaluate your documentation before proceeding on building your site. So let me close this and let's check if our documentation, okay, this has also opened. You can see it's also giving you directions. You can see it was even, this one was also gotten from Theme Forest, you know, and that's it. You can see installation and update. So you always have directions on how to use the theme. Let's check out another theme. This is the X theme. It also comes with its own main theme file, which is this, and the demo content, and you can see the documentation too. Under the extensions, you can see the different extensions that come with the theme. You can see the Revolution slider, the Layer slider, the Visual Composer, and some other plugins that come with this particular theme. So I'm going to just click here and check out another one. This is the Health Coach theme, and you can see this is actually the main theme file, which I shouldn't have extracted, because you can see everything is broken down here. I shouldn't have extracted it, the main theme file. So I'm just going to hit delete, and just delete that. This is the Health Flex. You can see the child theme, the main theme, the documentation as usual. You know, everything is there. The same thing for Avla. This is the main theme file, the documentation. You know, if there are additional files, they always let you know. As you can see, Photoshop files. You can see Photoshop files that have, you know, an outline of how the site is going to look like on Photoshop. You can see the plugins that come with the theme. This is the Visual Composer as usual. The Visual Composer is very, very important. That's why you see most theme developers just add it among the plugins that come with the theme. It's very, very important. And then you can see screenshots. This is how the site, you know, will look like by the time you are done. You can see there are different pages on the site. You can see. So it's showing you how to upload the theme, the logo. So that's pretty much it. And you can see this is another one for a fitness website. This is the child theme, the main theme file, the documentation, and the demo content. You can upload the sliders demo here. You can see the different slider demos that you have also. So I'm just going to head back and click on this, and it goes on and on and on. But the most important thing you should get from this particular section is you need to go through the documentation, extract your theme file, extract it, go through the documentation, and know which file enters, you know, which file is necessary for you to use to import your demo. I just wanted to understand how the interface, the inner workings of a theme looks like, and that's really it. So I hope you understood everything that was said in this section. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching this video tutorial. Kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel for more exclusive tutorials.